Jacksonville, Florida for the inaugural Unity Classic. It is two undefeated teams looking to stay that way. It is the Virginia Union Panthers, the back-to-back CIAA champions, taking on the Edward Waters Tigers, a surging team in the SIAC. I am Symone Stanley, joined by Marvin James. And Marvin, this might be one of the most anticipated HBCU games today.
That's right. It's early in the season, but anytime there's a Saturday in the fall, I'm excited to be around this contest.
And the Virginia Union run game has not fallen off from last season. When you look at that side of the ball, the visiting team, what are you looking out for?
Well, we're looking for this budding star, number 0, Curtis Allen. He had 175 yards in the first week of play against Miles College in the Hall of Fame Classic. He is leading that offense on the ground. And in a game like this, you're going to have two close teams. You need special teams. Brady Myers, the kicker, went 6 for 6 for PATs.
Welcome.
And he also had a 40-yard field goal in the first game.
Have to be clean on all phases in order to win this one. And when you look at the home team, Edward Waters University, 2-0 for the first time since 2004. Who is standing out on these Tigers?
The monster in the middle on defense, number 34, Trevon French. This guy is leading the team with 16 tackles, has 2 fumbles that he caused, one for a safety and another for a touchdown. And on the offensive side of the ball, the game manager, Noah Bodden, he is doing great. No turnovers over on the season, and he is leading this team to averaging more than 40 points in the first 2 contests.
Well, we talked about the players. Now let's hear for the coaches. First, Virginia Union, Coach Parker in his 8th season, coming off back-to-back CIAA titles.
That's right. He's been at VUU for 17 seasons as a player and a coach. He was also a running back in his day and a 3-time captain. So Dr. Parker is really excited about this matchup today.
And for the home team, Edward Waters University, Brian Jenkins, the interim head coach for the Tigers. He stepped up into this role in July, and now he has Edward Waters 2-0 for the first time since 2004.
That's right. Nearly 2.5 months ago, he had no idea he would be in this position on this day as the head coach, and he's got the boys fired up, ready to play, and he's excited about kickoff coming up in just a few seconds.
But in the meantime, Brady Myers is ready to go ahead and fulfill those duties of a kicker on the sideline.
He's like, I got y'all if y'all don't score. 3rd down within the 1. Handoff to Curtis Allen. Curtis is in for the touchdown.
Get in there. Yeah. That's a touchdown for the big man right there. His 3rd of the season.
And that was a well-balanced drive from Virginia Union. It was Ramon Brown and Curtis Allen pushing them down the field. A few nice throws from R.J. Rosales, and results in 6 points. With Brady Myers, the kicker, attempting the point after. He was 6 for 6 in week 0 versus Miles.
And he also had a field goal, so this right here is pretty routine for the fellow. Don't want to jinx him.
It's good.
Welcome back home, sir.
Yes, Brady Myers returning back to Florida for the first time in his college career. He was excited for his family to be out here. Well-balanced drive from Virginia Union. Handoff is to John Terrius, who takes it up the middle and into the end zone.
That's a diving swish.
John Terrius Thomas ties up the game for the Edward Waters Tigers.
And he's making up for that first quarter fumble that he had. I hate to keep bringing that up, but I know that he regretting that earlier in the game. But look how he comes in strong right here. He's been running tough ever since that. And there he is right there. Takes a contact and dives in, swish. That's good for a touchdown.
Like you said, took a big hit.
Yeah, he did.
Stayed afloat, though, to break that plane. And the point after attempt is good. They're headed to the locker room. That is going to do it for the first half of action in the inaugural Unity Classic. We're all tied up at 14. It's Virginia Union and the Edward Waters Tigers. 2 big cats with a lot of dogs on their team going at it in Jacksonville.
I see what you did there, Symone.
It's halftime here in the jungle. It is the inaugural Unity Classic featuring the back-to-back CIA champs, Virginia Union University, and the surging team out of the SIAC, the Edward Waters University Tigers. This game is all tied up 14-14, and it's living up to the hype, Marvin.
That's right.
This was one of the most anticipated games in HBCU football this week. and I would say it's doing its job.
Obviously, yes. They got two teams that are undefeated, that are looking to have some conference championships in their future, so it definitely is living up to the billing.
And who's living up to the hype is Curtis Allen, the running back for Virginia University, who's been waiting in the wing behind the record breaker Jada Byers, who moved on from the Panthers program. Curtis Allen showing off the size, showing off the mobility, the footwork, and his scoring ability. He has 2 touchdowns for the Panthers today.
That makes 4 on the season for the young man. He had 175 yards last week. I know he's well near 100 yards right now, if not even more, and he's got a whole another half to play.
And this Edward Waters offense getting it done in multiple ways. They scored on the ground with running back Jontarius Thomas. They scored through the air from a pass from Bodden to Isaiah Jean-Baptiste. So this offense from Coach Brian Jenkins is being well balanced right now.
That's right, and they're answering the call. Both of them are getting punched in the mouth a little bit, and they're still coming back out fighting. I think Edward Waters, the first game of the season, they were down 0-14 to Savannah State, but came back to win that game by a large margin. So they know how it is to be under an adversity, and they're looking forward to playing the second half and coming out with the win in the inaugural Unity Classic.
And the story coming into this game was the offenses. Both teams averaging over 40 points a game. But the defenses, Marvin, they've been standing tall.
Yeah, we got some turnovers in this game. We had an interception earlier, and then we also had a fumble recovery. Edward Waters is trying to battle back from that and kind of stay away from that turnover machine. But the same thing is going with Virginia Union. They are bringing the wood, that white wall of defense. We talk about those single digits defensive linemen. They are bringing it, and they are stopping everything up front.
Fakes the handoff to Jontarius. Oh, jukes this guy. He's looking downfield in the end zone, and the catch is made.
Is that a touchdown? Oh, my goodness.
It is Isaiah Jean-Baptiste from the throw from wide receiver Tori Morrison. So Brian Jenkins calls the timeout on 3rd and long, comes out with the trickery. Bodden to Morrison to the end zone to Isaiah Jean-Baptiste.
Kind of reminiscent of the Philly special, but it looked.
So Virginia Union is going to try for 3. It's the CIAA special teamer of week 0, Brady Myers, out to attempt. The Florida guy playing college football at home for the first time in his career. The kick is away. It's Brady. Of course it's good.
That's good right there.
So Virginia Union puts 3 up on the board. They're now trailing 4 to Edward Waters University. So a 5-yard penalty for Edward Waters. Extra man in the huddle. So they're now going to start at the 30. 1st and 10 at the 30 for Edward Waters. It's going to be a handoff to Jontarius. Handoff is going downfield into Virginia Union territory. It's Brady Tillman who goes all the way.
He's not
Brady
gone.
Tillman for a 70-yard touchdown.
He's gone. Touchdown right there, Edward Waters. Big time play for the Tigers. Exactly what they wanted to do, answering the bell and putting a touchdown after that field goal.
So Brady Tillman, first play of the drive, and he takes it 70 yards downfield. And the triple threat said, you know what? Now we can play our sound.
That's right. We got a little running back room of our own over there in that purple and orange, and you guys got to like it.
Brady Tillman, the sophomore from Noonan, Georgia. First touchdown of the game, 2nd touchdown of the season. 2nd down here on the 49-yard line. RJ drops back, good protection. Pressure is coming now. RJ has to scramble. Oh, he overthrows a Lavarius Gilbert who was wide open on the 30-yard line. New ball game with Edward Waters on top, 28-17 over Virginia Union. This game was all knotted up at halftime, back and forth in the 1st and 2nd quarter, but the 3rd quarter was all Edward Waters University offense and defense, getting into the end zone and forcing a fumble as well, holding Virginia Union to just a field goal after they had about a 85-yard drive. Now Edward Waters is fully in the driver's seat. And down the road, they see the end zone right now on this drive. Oh, catch is made out of the timeout. Skirting out of bounds is Tori Morrison. Snap snap is high. Bodden is looking. Pressure comes. Ball gets off, but it is too high for Jontarius Thomas. That white wall was all in Bodden's face.
They got that pressure. They got those hurries.
Curtis Allen moving that pile. Enough for a first down. So, ball at the 42-yard line. Clock is a ticking, though. And Virginia Union needs some time on their side.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Time is not their friend. They need to be pushing the ball a little further down. These short runs are working in the favor of Edward Waters.
RJ sends one downfield. The catch is made in double coverage.
Wow.
It is Keon Davis with the grab to put Virginia Union in the red zone when they needed it most.
Great play right there. You can't ask for anything better. The coverage was great, but what a toss from NJ right there, RJ right there, right between two defenders. And that's good for a first down and some.
Double covered, double smothered, but the grab still made. Now Curtis Allen trying to finish the job. He shakes off a few defenders. He gets in within a few yards of the end zone.
And just like that, it's a different ball game right now. But number 0 is on the ground.
Curtis Allen. He's feeling it. He's taking a lot of hits
looks like
today.
Looks like some cramps. They're lifting the leg already. He's had a tough ball game, running hard all day long. I would love to see what he has right here as far as yards on the ground.
So we are going to step aside while they tend to the big back, Curtis Allen. Virginia Union in the red zone, knocking on the door of some more points after a big contested grab from Keon Davis. But their power back, their star, Curtis Allen, is down on the field right now being stretched by the trainers.
Yeah, it looks like he just got some cramps. It's been a warm day, warm afternoon, and he has been the horse all night long, getting the ball play after play and be making big plays. He has 2 touchdowns already in this game, and it looks like they're just trying to stretch him out and bring him on out. And hopefully he can still finish out this game because they're going to need him for these last few minutes.
So he's on his feet now, walking over on his own power. Handoff to Javon Tinsley, gets blown up in the backfield. And it was Trayvon French,
Big
the
man.
SIC Defensive Player of the Week.
Knockback linebacker from Powder Springs, Georgia, bringing the wood.
From Georgia boys.
That's right.
7 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Handoff to Trayvon. He's tripped up and clogged up. And the Edward Waters Tigers gets the stop.
You got to go for it on 4th down right here.
That was Antonio Henley from Tampa, Florida, the freshman.
They're bringing back in, Mr. Curtis.
6:42 left in this game. Edward Waters looking for an exclamation point stop. Virginia Union trying to stay alive and get a score. 4th and 5. 4th and goal. RJ is looking, pressure in his face.
That's
the
wide
ball
open.
Gets off, and the score is good. It's the tight end, Jeremiah Francis,
Touchdown.
with the grab. So Virginia Union staying alive. And this is a 13th ranked Virginia Union team in the AFCA poll. This will mean a lot for Edward Waters to get a win today. And Baptiste shakes some defenders off, bursts his way to midfield. What a play.
That is big time.
To open up this drive for Edward Waters. Isaiah Jean Baptiste, 2 touchdowns today, and now the big play to keep them chains moving for Edward Waters' team with a lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking for out of your big-time player.
And how about that big boy moving?
Yeah. Big boy was rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. He was not going to be denied.
So on for the
Now here's the play of the game
attempt.
right here. Here's the play of the game right here. You can't take this for granted.
Absolutely. It's the CIAA Special Teams Player of the Week, Brady Myers, with the point after attempt. Ooh, high snap. It's still good. It's Brady Myers. We're tied up in the inaugural Unity Classic. 2 big cats and a lot of dogs in the jungle today.
A lot of dogs on the field. You got to love to see that. Now, this is the atmosphere you want for a big-time college game. And this right here, all theatrics right here, a high snap right there. Let's give credit to number 33, the holder.
Joshua Mitchell.
Man.
Look at his reaction.
Yeah.
Thank you, football guys.
And nobody wants to get on the bus ride home and knowing that you had something to do with that. But give it to the place kicker and the holder and the snapper for right there to make it all happen. That is a big-time play.
And you talked about in the open, Marvin, special teams going to be key. So
That's
far,
right.
The special teams unit have been sound, and it's that poise from that placeholder, Joshua Mitchell, on that high snap, keeping it control, understanding the moment under these bright lights, and still getting that clean point after attempt.
That's right. And shout out to the ESPN Plus crew again for that great camera work right there to show us exactly that move and that reaction right there. He needs to get that picture framed because that is a great memory.
Woo, Marvin, I don't know if I could take
I'm
it.
telling you. Don't leave just yet.
Don't leave. So, the return is moving to midfield.
Oh, my gosh.
Is he going all the way?
Oh,
Is Antonio
my
Russell
goodness.
all the way to
He's
the
not
house?
gone.
Antonio Russell returns
He's
the kick
gone.
for a touchdown. But game's not over.
No. We ready.
Virginia Union trying to get busy themselves on their return. That's Trayvon Tinsley, who brings the ball to about the 38-yard line. Third and short here for Virginia Union is buzzing in the jungle right now. Handoff to Curtis. Of course, it's third and short. He powers his way forward for the first down, inches closer to midfield.